Hey, what is going on with you all? Thank you for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Cleveland. So welcome to the Fish Corner, everybody. If you're new to the channel, do a couple things for me before this video even gets started. Hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. Give this video a big thumbs up. Really helps with the algorithm. Anyway, so behind me in my fish room, what you can see inside of the video, we have the 1,300 gallon behind me. We got the 225 saltwater aquarium to the left of me. To the right of me, we got a 240 gallon aquarium. And then under it, we have another 225 gallon freshwater aquarium. Now, in this video, I'm about to actually show you how I do a cleaning on this big ass aquarium. This is a massive aquarium. It is 12 feet long, 4 feet front to back, and 4 feet tall. Now, you might be wondering, how do I do a cleaning on this aquarium? Well, I'll tell you how I do a cleaning on this aquarium. The way I clean this aquarium is, since it's 4 feet deep, it is not that easy to get in there with a siphon the sand, siphon the gravel, things like that, wiping down the glass. That's why I have these good glass cleaners right here. That makes things easy so I don't have to get my hand and I don't have to dig in there. But let me show you what I do. But like I was saying, as you can see, this is a very, very large aquarium. In this aquarium, we have the 32-inch silver arowana. That's Kobe right there. We have the 2-foot albino silver. Still haven't come up with a name for that fish yet. We have a peacock bass. That's an Orinoco peacock bass. We have another Orinoco peacock bass. We have a tiger oscar in here. We have a red Atabapo pike. We have a golden gourami in here. We have the African pike right here, Hepcetus odo. We have the African pike right here, the Hepcetus odo. We also have in here a giant red-tailed gourami. I don't know where it's at. And then we also have in here a Madagascar. There we go. There's a giant red-tailed gourami. And then, like I said, we have in here somewhere, probably hiding back there, a Madagascar cichlid. Now, these are some large fish. This is a very large aquarium. I love the fact that they got a ton of room to swim around and, you know, they need space. I'm glad they got it. Before we dive into that, let me show y'all the 240 gallon freshwater aquarium. That's our Giardini. We have in here a tiger oscar. We have in here 2 golden Jack Dempseys. We have in here a jag. There's the other golden Jack Dempsey. We got the Delhazy bicher. We got the albino bicher. And we have in here a red dovite that's somewhere. We also have a catfish up there, down below. We got some hybrids, some Dovite Feste hybrids. We have right there the red tiger motoguins. We got a bunch of different catfish in here. Spotted Raphael cat, striped Raphael cat, sun cat in here. So yeah, we got some. There's the red Dovite right here. Oh geez, y'all might be wondering. There's the red Dovite. And like I said, these are my Dovite Feste hybrids. I got 2 left. That's one, and then that's the second one. So, and over here we got the saltwater tank. We got Lisa Ray, our Cortez Stingray, and then we also have a spotted panther grouper. I see a lot of questions about stingrays and having them inside of a 200 gallon aquarium. Now, I believe that you could put a stingray in any tank as long as they're able to really swim around, kind of like what Lisa Ray is doing. Now, I wouldn't suggest this long term. Lisa Ray is actually at her full potential growth. She's not going to get larger than that. That said, I would be okay with leaving her inside of this 225 gallon aquarium. Now, I do plan on doing something in the future. Planning on building them a 12-foot tank. That's a 225. That's a 225. I was thinking I was going to build a 12-foot tank, 30 inches tall, 36 inches, or matter of fact, 30 inches wide. And I was going to build it right here. Put the 225 under it. Put the 225 under it. And then just utilize this space right here for the saltwater fish up top. That was the plan. It might still be the plan. It might still be the plan. Like I said, I wouldn't suggest that for probably a freshwater stingray because they get massive in size. But for this stingray right here, even a blue spot saltwater stingray, you could most likely get away with leaving it inside of a 225-gallon aquarium, regardless of what you find online or you hear other people say. The only reason why she's doing a lot of swimming like this, she does that when I cut the light on. I don't have the lights on all the time, just because that's just not how I run my aquariums. It really promotes a lot of algae growth. And really, if I'm not in here recording or looking at them or feeding or cleaning, I don't really need the lights on. They really don't mind not having the lights on. And it's mainly for the owner of the fish that chooses to have the lights on. At least that's my opinion. You know. Anyway, and then like right here, we have the 225-gallon African cichlid tank. So a lot of things are still possible. The very large saltwater tank up top, bring these guys down below. Put this tank right here down below. Move these guys into a plywood build that I was thinking about building. If you're an OG, you know what I'm talking about. But again, like I said, we'll see how it goes. Everything costs money, and gotta prioritize. But anyway, back to this aquarium right here. So what am I gonna do? Damn, he got big. Yeah, he got big right here. But yeah, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do a nice water change on this aquarium. I'll show you how I do that. We got a couple valves right there. We got one up top that I close. I'll open up that one and then it drains straight to the sink. So I'll do that, and then that right there is the trash can sump. So I'm also going to clean that out as well. So those are the two things that I plan on doing to clean this aquarium. Water change, clean the sump. A lot of people, even when they have an aquarium that's this size, they don't do a substrate vac. They don't do a gravel vac. So it's not always necessary. You all know I like to do it, but like I said, on an aquarium this size, look at how far down I gotta go. So I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. It's not even necessary, to be honest. Look at that. It's not even necessary. So that's the plan. I'm gonna show you how I go about doing this. Should be an interesting video. Man, this is just such a beautiful aquarium. And some of y'all might see that I have the red door on there. I'm actually going to put doors on the bottom. Just was trying that on for size. I like it, so I'm going to add some more doors. So the next time you see this aquarium, it'll have doors on the bottom. And I think it just gives it more of a finished look. I like it. Let me know what you think down below. If you like the doors, hit that like button. Let me know that you hit the like button. Let me know what you think about it. But anyway, let's get to it. All right, so what I'm going to have to do is climb up top. Nice tall ladder. Beauty of having these stands, and you know how strong they are. So cut off that. Open that. Water's going to be draining right into the sink. And I hear it. See, that's the beauty of building your own sumps. Look at that. Draining straight from the tank. But yeah, that's the beauty of building your own sumps, your own filtration. You modify it to work for you. Just like this one right here, whenever I do a water change on it, close that valve, open up the valve right back there, water drains into the sink. So the idea is to set up most of these aquariums to work that way. All right, here we go. Check it out, check it out. So that right there is my filter sock. So I will be replacing that. You see that up in there? So I'm gonna drain all the water out of here. I'm gonna clean the bags that you can't really see in there, but you will see. So let me get to it. All right. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna cut the bag. First, I gotta cut this out. Just like that. Remove that PVC. Now this will come right out. Yeah, so I'm going to rinse all of that. All right, now let me show you. All right, there it is. There it is. So this is a very large bag of media. So basically what I'll do is I'll start pumping the water out, spraying this down at the same time. And then once it gets clean, that's all I'm going to do. Fill it back up, cut everything back on, let it run. All right, so I got my water hose up here. What I want to do is, here's my pump. I want to put this on the bottom. Put this on the bottom of the sump. That way, I can vacuum out everything. Let's see how difficult this is going to be. A lot of media in here. And I got to move everything out the way. Make a hole and get this pump to the bottom. There we go. It's not all the way to the bottom, but that's probably going to have to work. So now what I need to do is I need to plug it in, cut the water on, and get moving. See how that's going to work. There we go. All right, so let me cut that water on first, and then I'll show you what I was doing. All right, check it out. So I got the pump all the way at the bottom. Got water pumping in. So now I just need to start sucking it out. First things first, I'm going to plug in the pump. Sucking the water out. Let's see, this is a weak flow. I'm going to cut that flow up a bit. Now mind you, this is my first time cleaning it. So check it out. So like I was saying, rinse down pretty much everything. Yeah, unplug that. So obviously, that's going to happen when there's no more water in here. So now I'm about to just go ahead, rinse everything down again. And if you're wondering if I'm concerned about rinsing this off with tap water, now if you're wondering if I'm concerned about rinsing this off with tap water and killing any beneficial bacteria, do you see how much media is inside this trash can, I'm definitely not worried about that. I'm not going to kill it all, but I do want to rinse off as much as I possibly can, and then I'll be happy. So I need to get this bag out the way right here, get up under it, rinse off this white one. I can tell the white one is definitely a lot more dirty than the top one. At least it's more visible on the white one. So let me do my thing real quick. All right. Yep. All right, plug it back up. The water is actually pretty clean in there. So that's definitely what the sign I was looking for. So not bad at all. I mean, it shouldn't be. I mean, you know, it's only been set up, you know, for a couple months. And I've done a water change on it a couple times already. So it's the first time I've cleaned out this sump. But it's not that bad. Especially considering that this is a 1,300 gallon aquarium. You would think that it'd be a lot more to it, or a lot more difficult. It's actually not. And just like that, we're done. So now what I'll do is I'm going to fill this up. As it's filling up, I'm going to add another filter sock to that basket. Come back, connect everything, and that's all she wrote. To make things a little bit easier next time, what I may do is get a smaller pump. That way it could easily get down to the bottom. I mean, I still got it down there, but, you know, that's something that I found was a little bit difficult to try to squeeze around all of that media. So I'll do that. Go ahead and get a smaller pump. It won't pump it out as fast, but that's what I'll do. Now I'll show you what it's looking like. All right, check it out. See how clean that's looking? Looks good. All right, so check it out. That's about 5 inches from the glass. I would say maybe this is a 10% water change. I'll drain out a little bit more, and then we're going to fill it up. Meanwhile, I'm about to replace this filter sock. I'm not going to clean it, just going to replace it. That should be easy enough. All right, so got that done. Tank is done draining. That's about all the water I'm going to take out. So I'm about to start the fill up process. Let me get the basket in place. Stop the water from draining. I'm going to show you how I fill it up. First thing I'll do is get the water back draining into the sump. The basket into place. Just like that. I almost don't even have to have it suspended, but I still will do it. That way it's not sitting in the water. These zip ties come in handy. If you want to know where to get zip ties from for a cheap price, the Dollar Tree. You get a whole bunch of them for a really good deal. All right, basket is back suspended, not in the water. All right, check it out. Just like that. Back to filtering this beast. All right. All right, y'all. So now to fill it up, we got the manifold 1,300 gallon right there. So we open that up just like that. Make sure the water is at a good temperature. That seems about right. That feels good. All right, so we open that up, close that one. So I said this manifold right here, game changer. Look at our boy right here. Always angry. All right. Got the water going back in right here. So it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time to fill it up. I will also need to raise this back up. That always happens every single time I drain the tank. So I'll throw the lid back up on top of that sump, fill this thing back up, then I'll be back with you. All right, y'all. So it is all done. Got the tank filled back up. Took a little minute, but it was definitely worth it. As you can see, it's really not that bad to do a cleaning on this 1,300 gallon plywood aquarium. Just got to be prepared to wait a little while to get water back into this tank because it takes some time. But anyway, just wanted to show you all how I clean my 1,300 gallon plywood aquarium. Now, like I said, let me know in the comments what you think. I think the red and black looks really good. It'll be so much better once I add some more doors. But in the meantime, just wanted to see how it looked and also show y'all how it looks. Let's wrap this up. All right, y'all. So that's all I have for you. Just wanted to do a quick little video on how I clean this 1,300 gallon plywood aquarium. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you were inspired by something. If you're new to the channel, do a couple things for me before you go. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. And everyone, if you like the video, please do something for me. Like the damn video. Peace.